Welcome back. We are continuing to track Hurricane Douglas. Now, Maui County was just issued a hurricane warning, and the hurricane watch for Hawaii Island has now been dropped. Joining us with more on the 5 a.m. update and the latest that you need to know on Hurricane Douglas is our good friend Robert Ballard, Science and Operations Officer at the National Weather Service and Central Pacific Hurricane Center. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Kelly, and good morning to everyone.
All right, so tell us, what's the latest with the storm? What did we learn in the 5 a.m. update?
Yeah, Douglas is continuing to close in on the smaller islands. The conditions are going to be going downhill on Maui, Molokai, and Lanai really quickly here this morning. And then Oahu is going to see conditions getting pretty bad early this afternoon. It's still a 90-mile-per-hour hurricane. It did not weaken much overnight at all, and it is still moving toward the west-northwest at 16 miles per hour. So any last-minute preparations you need to make on Oahu, you should do so this morning.
Definitely. And why is that, Bob? Because as we've been talking about, and regardless, you know, when we were talking about it potentially weakening to a lower grade Category 1 hurricane or a very strong tropical storm, the wind speeds at the center, not much different. We were saying there were still going to be major impacts, but why isn't it weakening as quickly as we had anticipated?
Yeah, so we do not have the strong upper-level winds that typically keep the islands a little safer during hurricane season. We know that they're not always there. Sometimes we have strong upper-level wind shear, and sometimes we don't. In this case, it's not there. It's going to be a lot weaker than what we normally expect. So that means a stronger Hurricane Douglas approaching the islands. Probably not a strong tropical storm at this point. It looks like it may come in as a hurricane.
Right. And with the new hurricane strength, with it a bit stronger and with the system dangerously close to the islands, what are the new impacts that we're now anticipating?
So we're going to see the winds are really going to pick up big time as Douglas approaches. As the center of Douglas gets close to each island, the winds will increase rather rapidly. And so we're going to see at least strong tropical storm force winds with lots of areas, I think, hitting hurricane force gusts. And those kind of impacts, we know that can cause roof damage. It's going to bring down trees. It's going to bring down power lines. You're going to have some structural damage. So any kind of loose outdoor objects that you can secure at this point, now would be a great time to do that if you're on Oahu. It's almost too late on Maui and Molokai. The conditions are going to start getting worse pretty quickly already.
Yes, and we've been warning
and then
you
have
about
the time during the day today on Kauai.
Yes, so make sure, again, Kauai, those impacts coming later tonight, so make sure you head out very early in the morning. We have been warning you folks about the system for days now, so hopefully you were prepared. Hopefully Maui County and Lanai, Molokai, all of you did already get your hurricane prep already done. So in terms of the wind speeds, because again, that is something that's definitely expected to be one of the biggest hazards that we're going to be seeing impact-wise, we're looking at the new numbers now for those gusts, and we're seeing areas like Kauai, 90 miles an hour, Oahu, 95-mile-an-hour gusts, Molokai, 100-mile-an-hour gusts. You know, we hear these numbers, but what does something like that look like when you have such strong, impressive gusts coming through?
Yeah, you can get a lot of damage from those kind of wind gusts. It's going to be important as the winds ramp up. You are probably going to want to find an interior room, get away from windows and outside walls. Put as many walls between yourself and the hurricane as you can as it's coming through. Luckily, Douglas is moving quick enough that it's not going to last for too long in any one spot. Also, don't be surprised if, as Douglas approaches, we'll see lots of the wind enhancement areas are going to change as the circulation of Douglas approaches. So just because winds aren't strong at your location right at that moment, don't be surprised if, as the wind shifts, it could get very strong at your location. So don't be lulled into a false sense of security that it's safe to go outside and safe to venture out. You really want to stay hunkered down today as much as possible in whatever shelter you've decided to hang out in today.
Definitely. And we're looking right now at the tropical storm force wind probabilities. And that's something that throughout the morning we've been seeing increasing. And although Big Island not completely in the clear just yet, I've heard that some folks are saying that. Definitely not the case. No one's out of the clear just yet. And especially, unfortunately, it doesn't look like any of the smaller islands are going to be, but the Big Island does still have that northern portion. Could still see it. It's looking at like a 30 to 40% chance that we could still see those tropical storm force winds. For Maui County, Molokai, it looks like 90 to 100% chance. And then now Oahu and Kauai looking at about an 80 to 100% chance that we're going to be seeing those tropical storm force winds.
Yeah, that's right. The probabilities are a little lower on the Big Island because we do expect that the center is going to go north. You don't have to be too far south of this system before the conditions get not that bad relatively quickly. Unfortunately, the smaller islands don't have that benefit. We're going to be too close to the center today, and there's a real possibility that the center may go directly over Maui County, Oahu, or Kauai, or all three. During the day today into tonight. So we really need to be ready for hurricane conditions and do everything you can to prepare now and make sure that you have adequate shelter.
Yes, and again, the system still has 90-mile-an-hour sustained winds at the center, still a powerful Category 1 hurricane. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we've seen any weakening since the late night update, and we're going to continue to see the major impacts come through. Bob, right now we're taking a look at the satellite and the radar, and it looks like some of those outer bands right now are reaching Hawaii Island and Maui County. They have been for the last couple of hours, but the worst is still yet to come.
Yeah, that's correct. I think you're going to see the weather get rapidly worse over the next few hours on Maui and Molokai, especially as the wind field associated with Douglas begins to overspread those islands and make its way toward Oahu. And as that happens, like I said, with each successive gust, it gets a little stronger as the center approaches, and the rain will get heavier. So at that point, it's not safe to go outside. It's not safe to try and effect repairs. If you're near an east-facing shore where the water is going to start to pile up and get higher and higher, if you live close to the shoreline, you may want to think about getting away from the shoreline and moving inland. If you're going to do that, though, you need to think about doing that before the storm arrives. Don't wait until you're in the midst of it to try to move and find a better shelter. Make your decisions now about what you need to do.
Yes, because again, many of us only have the next few hours until we're going to be needing to put those plans into place. Again, Robert Ballard from the Central Pacific Hurricane Center. Thank you so much, Bob, for joining us this morning.
Yeah, thank you for helping us get the word out.
Of course, and we're actually going to be checking back in with Bob coming up a little bit later in the show as well. He'll have the latest as we continue to track the system as it hopefully starts to weaken, hopefully pushes north, but unfortunately, it does look like we're going to be seeing hurricane conditions coming through for the majority of the state. Again, hurricane warning now posted for Kauai County, Oahu, and Maui County.